catches, decided to shoot. A bit tricky shooting into this wind because it makes the ball rise up. As off the goal kick, it's Halenga, busy player, and she gets the header, but Mines get it, and they're going to go back to Shoemaker, who kicks it. Oh, she was in trouble, Shoemaker, but how clever is she to kick that up over her head and then get the ball to Eggbom, who blasted off a Mines player. Mines about 35 yards out from goal. The referee thought about a trip to Mines there, but didn't give it.
He put the whistle to his mouth. Many times when they do that, it's an automatic whistle.
Yeah, I thought he was waiting for advantage, but he didn't blow the whistle, and the ball's gone out of bounds to Mines. Is there a sub? Yes, a sub coming in for Mines. And now it looks like Mines are playing with 3 forwards here in this last 3 minutes, and probably 3 backs, and the ball is right into that forward, and it gets a header, but over the crossbar. Wow, that player just came on. It's tougher for everybody, and Mines is a good opponent. As the ball comes out towards Bowden, she's got to keep this in play, and she does, and kicks it off her opponent. It's out of bounds. Not sure she was looking for Halenga there, but I think it'd be advisable to go down the left channel here. Romero's not going to throw it across field. She's going straight down the field, and she's a clever player, Romero. And there's Canis. Oh, letting that ball bounce off her opponent. That's going to be another throw into Fort Lewis, only about 12 yards off that corner flag. And what do you think, Lauren? Are they going to go to the corner here?
I would hope that they're going to just go into the corner here and try and possess it, maybe get a set piece out of it.
Yes, that's what's happened. Bowden has thrown it to Canis, who's guarding that ball against the post, and eventually Canis is pushed in the back, forcing her to kick the ball out of bounds, and she's protesting. Wow. Because, yes, it did come off Canis, but she wouldn't have come off Canis had she not been pushed in the back.
She was back. I thought he was going to give us a free kick.
But the referee said that's not a foul, so Mines have the ball, and they're hurrying, and there's Halenga with the header off the goal kick, but Mines are just going to boot it down in the direction they want to go, but luckily it's Eggbom to Tegmeyer, and now Bowden with a chance gets it to Canis. This might be something for Halenga. No, the pass by Canis is just too far ahead of Halenga. No, she gets the ball. It's in the goal. It's in the goal. There's no whistle. This is a goal to Harry Halenga. That was 3.
Skyhawk goal scored by number 22, Haley Halenga.
Emma Canis made the play there. She just dished that ball off to Haley Halenga very, very nicely, and Haley Halenga was marked and was able to get a touch on it, and it bounced it over the top of the keeper there, and then was able to head that ball home. So great play there by Fort Lewis College. You know, School of Mines, they're playing 3 across the back now with kind of a stopper, so they're in a little
goal, but it took so much courage by Halenga to go in and try to hit that ball against the keeper, and she did, and wow, what a goal in the dying minutes of the game. That's the insurance goal that Fort Lewis is looking for. Here goes Eggbom down towards that right-hand corner flag, and she is going to take this all the way into the corner, not looking for any kind of pass, Eggbom. She's just going to lock that ball up down there and waste some time, and that's what happens, and kicked out of bounds by Mines. It'll be a throw into Fort Lewis, and they will probably just keep this ball down there. It's 1 minute to go. Fort Lewis 3 and Mines 1 in this tough Fort. Second semi-final here. Fort Lewis now, I think, with this insurance goal, will go on to win this game, and they'll be playing Regis at 1 o'clock. Have pretty much given up playing at this point. They can't, they know that insurance goal is there, and all Fort Lewis is doing is wasting time around the corner flag, and Canis is on it once again. She's getting pushed and kicked and everything around that corner flag, and Eggbom goes down. She's tripped. Was that a free kick or was that a throw-in? But Fort Lewis are just doing a very clever job of wasting all this time down near that corner flag over on the southwestern corner of the field. And there's just seconds to go here, and Eggbom's going to take that free kick, almost headed by Halenga, headed by Mines, coming back towards the center of the field, and Fort Lewis, time has run out, have won this semi-final in Fort Lewis win 3-1 against Mines.
Fans stay tuned after the game. There will be a presentation of the 2010 Rocky Mountain Athletic Conference regular season championship trophies to the Skyhawks.
Entertaining match today. School of Mines, you have to give them credit. They really came out and played well.
Sunday at 1 p.m. right here at Burke Field, Fort Lewis and Regis will face off for the 2010 Rocky Mountain Athletic Conference playoff championship.
A nice left-footed shot there from the top of the penalty circle there, and I was able to find the side net there. The second goal was scored by Benavides after the ball kind of ping-ponged around there right around the 6-yard line, and she was able to kind of flip that ball over her head with her back to goal and chip the keeper there. 2-0. That was in the second half, and then Mines came back very quickly and scored to make a game out of it again. And at that point, Mines had the momentum, and it was quite the battle for Fort Lewis to stay in this game. And fortunately, there with less than about 5 minutes left in the game, Haley Halinga was able to head a ball onto herself with an assist from Emma Canis and make it 3-1 and get that insurance goal.
Yeah, and here come the Fort Lewis players over to recognise their spectators over to the press box here and clapping. They're very excited. Haley Halinga still rubbing her nose a little bit. I think she might have got a whack as she crashed into the keeper and somehow whipped that ball into the goal. Wow, what a courageous player she is. I thought we had some great performances today. Schmelzy didn't make any mistakes in goal. Tegmeyer, I think Lauren and Benavides had great games in the middle, but I think my MVP today is going to go to Emma Canis.
Yeah, Emma Canis, she's just dangerous, and she has a knack for being able to find the back of the net, too. And so she had a couple of opportunities on some of those set pieces. We probably had at least 11 corner kicks, maybe a dozen corner kicks this match, and just about on every one of those corner kicks at some point, Emma Canis was right there in the area, and the School of Mines keeper was...
Fans, please direct your attention to midfield for Rocky Mountain Athletic Conference Assistant Commissioner Sarah Meyer will present the 2010 Rocky Mountain Athletic Conference Regular Season Women's Soccer Championship Trophy to the Fort Lewis College
staff. Fort Lewis men playing in Golden in their semi-final of the IMAC tournament. It's Fort Lewis 1 and Regis 1. We will be off the air when that overtime begins, so do check fortlewis.edu or go skyhawks.com on the internet to get that result later. Wow, what a fabulous game and the fabulous weather. This will be, I've checked the weather for Sunday, it'll be beautiful again.
On their first ever Rocky Mountain Athletic Conference regular season championship.
And I think we can expect the same type of match on Sunday. Regis, they also overloaded on defense and really tried to take away the sideline. And I think these coaches, they've watched Fort Lewis College enough now, and they know that we like to use the sideline, and they know we like to do those one-touch passes and work the sidelines, and they're trying to take that away from us. So I'm sure Coach Clark may be working on some of those longer crossing balls and to try to keep those guys honest.
Wow, we are at the end of this game. Thank you so much for joining us today on RadioDurango.com. If you were outside the broadcast area for KIUP 9:30 a.m. here in Durango, we have many listeners around the neighborhood, around the southwest, and around the country on RadioDurango.com. And we thank you all for listening. The girls put on a very courageous, great performance today. They didn't always look as pretty as they have looked in other games in terms of their passing, but they fought really hard and have won this game 3-1 against Mines, and they will be going on to play in the final of the IMAC tournament on Sunday at 1 o'clock. Any last thoughts, Lauren?
No, I just look forward to seeing a big crowd here on Sunday afternoon, and I believe that's at 1 o'clock, like you said, and should be good weather and should be a great